Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Blista Kanjo, a compact car added as part of the Diamond Casino Heist DLC. Customization wise, the car is going for a very time attack look, as evidenced by the name of a lot of its selectable parts. This is quite possibly the most customizable car in the game as far as I've seen. Every single option on this car has so many options. I could make a 10-minute video going through them all, but since you would probably start throwing rotten tomatoes at me if I did, I'll just say that this car, no matter what it turns out to be in terms of performance, it's definitely getting full marks for customization. But I did mention that you can turn the car into a time attack car, so is it a time attack worthy car? Or is it just another racer car? Is this car decent? As a chav's runaround, it's pretty fun to drive, as are all front wheel drive cars to a certain extent. It does have quite a bit of torque to the front wheels, so wheel spins are common in this thing, meaning that you'll have to be extra delicate on the throttle if you want to have a decent launch at the start of a race without the assistance of a boost. The car suffers quite a lot from understeer when cornering at high speeds, as to be expected on a front wheel drive car. Again, throttle control is paramount to keeping the car from yeeting straight into a wall. So, how does this compare against some other cars in the same class? Well, let's start the testing. So yeah, the Blista Kanjo is the fastest car in the lot, but it was only because of the assistance of the 50 km/h launch at the start of the drag test. Everywhere else though, the car is about on par with most of the cars in the class. The Brioso, however, completely decimates the Blista Kanjo when it comes to a complex racing track environment, having more grip and better acceleration. However, while the Brioso is quicker overall around a track, in my experience in using the Brioso for racing, I found that it's very unstable when it comes to anything that involves tubes. When driving the Brioso inside stunt tubes, you have to be very careful how you drive the car, or you are most definitely going to spin out. This also applies to many other stunt track types, but the rules are pretty much the same. I'm not quite sure why the Brioso is prone to spinning out in these kinds of circumstances, but it happens quite a lot in the Brioso. So I would often choose slower but more stable cars back in the day when I used to race. This is where I think the Blista Kanjo can hold its own. Inside these tubes, no matter how crazy the tube gets, the Blista can very happily keep on going with little effort from the driver. Overall, I think while the Blista is not perfect, I do think it will be very useful for stunt tracks. But what do you guys think? I've seen a lot of comments in previous videos with people saying that they've been looking forward to this car, and I can see why. It certainly has a lot to choose from for customization, and it does have its uses. Let me know what you guys think about the car in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.